Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a short little mod review. So I wanted to show off a mod that I found quite recently. So I did do a video recently with some of my favorite personality mods, and I kind of wish I had included this in that list, but I didn't know of this mod at the time. This is one I've only recently come across after filming that video, but if you are interested in other personality mods or trait related mods, I did post another video that you might be interested in. But for today, I'm going to be doing a review for this mod. So it's called the All Traits in Reward Store mod. So basically with this mod, you'll be able to find a lot of different traits, whether that's like personality traits. You can also find different lifestyles, university degrees, just like fear types, like a ton of stuff. So as always, I like to show off the Patreon page and kind of go over some information, and then I'll show you what it looks like a little bit in game as well. Okay, so we're just gonna take a look at the Patreon. So this is a creator that I've definitely shown off before, but this is one of the traits I haven't, or one of the mods that I haven't been able to use from them before. So like I said, this adds all of the different rewards traits into your reward store. So this could be a nice option if you're wanting to have like just more traits available to you, because it does include the like in-game regular traits. This doesn't work for like any CC traits, obviously. I don't know if there's a way to have those show up, to be honest, at least as far as I know. But it has a lot of stuff that will show up. So of course there are these like in-game traits, there's fears, like I mentioned, also likes and dislikes. So all of that will show up in the reward store, and basically you can give your sim a bit more personality with that, which I think is pretty nice. So this adds up to 500 in-game traits. So that's preferences, personality types, reward traits, lifestyles, fears, childhood phases, university diplomas, occult, and ghost types. So a lot of new traits at your disposal. So, and there are 3 different types or like versions of this mod you can add. So there's a version which costs 0 points, or whatever it's called, satisfaction points I think is the name for it. There's one that's low, and then there's one that's high. So low would be 100, and then high is 2,000. For the sake of this review, I got the low, or the 0 cost, so it doesn't cost anything for me to purchase these additional things. But if you wanted it to not be as easy, for example, you could set it to one that's maybe a little bit higher. But yeah, so, and I think the main thing that I would note with this mod is that definitely make sure that you have all of the different expansion packs that, or like if you don't have certain expansion packs, game packs, stuff packs, remove certain files from the game. So I'll show off a little bit of what that means, but like for me, I don't have a few of the expansion packs. So I didn't have like the Horse Ranch expansion pack. So you have to go in and look up which expansion pack that would be. So I think it's like expansion pack 14, and then delete any files that are, let's say, like expansion pack 14. So I can show a little bit of what that looks like, so it's hopefully not confusing, but make sure to do that. Otherwise you will definitely get exception errors with this mod, because you're not supposed to have any of the files in that you don't have the expansion pack for, or game pack for, etc. So okay, so, and also make sure you download the XML interjector mod as well. That's required. But if we just scroll down to the bottom, it has the download instructions. It's pretty simple. Just put it in your mods folder. And then, like I said, there are the 3 different versions. So this just changes how much the traits will cost in your reward store. But so for to like figure out which expansion packs you want to delete, for example, there is this helpful little Q&A page, which includes all the different like names for the expansion packs, game packs. So like, for example, if you don't have the cottage living pack, delete any expansion packs that list EP11. And I'll also show the like actual folder that I have in game to kind of better explain that. So, but you can refer to this, so it's hopefully not as confusing, but that's on the bottom of the page. Okay, and so after you download the mod, so here I have the mod folder, and so you just want to go through and make sure that you delete any of the files that you don't have. So I already did this, but I basically deleted any of the packs that I don't have. I have almost all of them except like a few of the expansion packs. But yeah, just make sure you delete anything that you don't have, just so you don't get any errors or anything like that. But it's labeled pretty clearly, so it shouldn't be too confusing, but just make sure you go through all the different files. But yeah, so that is the majority of the instructions for the mod. It requires a little bit more paying attention and making sure that you have all of the like, you don't have any of the files that won't work for your game. But other than that, it's honestly not too complicated. But yeah, okay. Well now, with that, I think we can go into game and take a look at the mod. So also, I was going to mention that I believe that with this creator, most of their other modded traits, they do have an option for a reward store version. So with that, you can get a lot of their traits in the reward store as well if you have downloaded some of their other trait mods. But yeah, so now that we're in game though, I thought I could actually show off these new traits that we will have now. Okay, so now once we go to our reward store over here, if we click on that and we open it up, so it comes with a lot of new traits. So like I said, so now we have a lot of new things that we can purchase. So like I said, you'll be able to purchase some traits. So like for the in-game traits, we have like active, we have ambitious down here, adventurous. And so definitely a lot of new options, but even like cool stuff like this, like you can have an ancient bloodline. You can make your sim an alien from the reward store. So if you want to make your sims occults from the reward store and not have to like do that through gameplay, this is a pretty nice option to do that as well. And yeah, so we have more traits, we have our degrees, we have lifestyles as well. Or actually, I don't know if that's a lifestyle. I think it might be, but I do know that it comes with lifestyles as well. And so basically it just like keeps going. So yeah, I thought this was a cute mod and I definitely thought it'd be fun to share. Oh, you know, I'm gonna give our sims some stuff as we pass by. So we have the compassionate. So we have the compassionate trait. We could make her creative. So yeah, this is actually another great way, I think, to give your sim like just a ton of new traits if you wanted to. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this mod review. Let me know what you think of it. You can definitely check out plenty of other mod reviews that I've done in the past as well. So like I said, I did recently post a mod review as well, going over some of my favorite personality trait mods. So you might be interested in that. But yeah, so now if we add any traits, we get that as like an additional reward trait there. So we made her compassionate, and you could just like keep going, really just keep adding a ton of traits, you know? But yeah, so it really just has like a ton of different options. There's also like some kind of fun traits you can add as well. So there's like more like, I don't know what you would call it, but like very specific ones. Like there's Father Winter's baby. So you can make it so Santa's your dad. You can also add different fears too. So I gave her a few things. So now she has the fear, for example, of being judged. But yeah, you could really just like keep going because there shouldn't really be a limit, because with reward traits, there's really no limit to how many you could add. So you really could give your sims just a ton of friends. Oh wait, or a ton of traits. I didn't mean to give her this, but I did give her the werewolf one. I meant to give her the Santa baby one. I didn't realize I picked that one. It doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, so anyway, those are just a few of the literally 500 new traits you could add in your game. So especially if you have all the packs. But either way, a ton of new traits that you can potentially give your sims. But Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.